Just like a moment of nervousness from soO where he's like, I can't stay in this game any longer. I have to kill him now before he gets too far ahead. But he was already so far ahead.
He was already way, way ahead. soO should have definitely played to the late game there. Let's see if he changes it up in Vani Research Station. Let's see if Life wants to be a little bit more greedier this time, or is he going to go for that 15 pull once again?
Jumping into the game right now, set number 3 to decide who moves on to the winners match and who goes down. Let's do it right now. Down here in the south of KT Rolster, the blue Zerg, is Life.
Up here in the north, for SKT, it is soO. Whoa, Zerg. And this map is pretty... it's pretty dangerous, Valdez, for early pulls, you know. There's no little space you can hide all your drones and drone drill into and defend against Zerglings, for starters. Secondly, rush distance isn't too bad.
It's not terrible.
It's not horrible.
It's a long map, but it's also a two-player map. And we saw Hyun on this map. What he did to Losira was he went for a bunch of lings, and he darted around all the overlords.
Right.
So that Losira didn't see it until it got to his base.
Oh, yeah.
And he didn't have an answer for it. It was a really cool play.
Yeah, it's the hard thing in this map, you know, because you kind of want to make sure you can scout anything coming out of the main base, so you can't commit any overlords to like that pocket natural where you want to see the hatchery or anything like that. So it's really a hard time telling. And both players, because of this reason, are going to be going for 15 pulls. Playing it safe in game 3.
Yeah. soO deciding not to go greedy, as he did in the first 2 games. Why do you think that is exactly? I mean, he went for it in the first 2 games. Expedition Lost was a 2-player map. Rush distance on this map, I think, is actually slightly longer than Expedition Lost.
I think it's just so much harder in this map to defend. And the thing about Expedition Lost is it does have a lot of turns and twists in it, so lings do get there a little longer as well. But more than anything else, it's just trying to defend against Ling Bane on this map is so much harder than most maps. Look at this. Both players just identical builds right now. And, you know, they don't have any leeway anymore. Both players are playing for life now, so they can't actually... We're playing for their lives now.
Both players are on Life's team.
I'm on Life.
It's actually Archon mode has come out already
that would be
in the
fantastic.
SSL.
So who are they playing against? It's like they're playing against me, Valdez.
They're playing against the AI. No, actually, you're playing from the desk.
I'm playing on the Observer PC right now. I'm like, okay, guys, 2v1, let's do this.
But for some reason, you can see the whole map.
And then
I guess that's because of this other monitor over here.
Yeah, well, I'm just map hacking right now. I don't even care. I need some help against these 2 players. They're pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would be fair, actually. You map hack, just play one person against both Life and soO in Archon mode.
But who do I choose to go through if I win? Or do I?
What?
Yeah.
You go through.
Do I just go?
You go to the winners match?
Do I just keep playing? Okay.
That's the way this works.
That can work. Both players get eliminated. It's kind of awkward. And I like play the winners match against one and just win it.
Yeah.
Life getting a fantastic scout. He knows the same build has been done. He's going to check the gas one more time and see, oh, okay, you're still mining gas. You've got link speed on the way. We're very equal right now. Life actually pulling one of his drones out of gas, you know, just to be a little bit more greedy. I like that.
He also saw that soO actually pulled out 2, but then once the Ling left, he put both 2 back in. And he drops a Baneling Nest.
All right, this could get dangerous for Life. Life's going to have to try and identify this at some point. Oh, he's going to have to make his own Baneling Nest, and he does just a little bit later, a fraction later.
The thing about this also is that soO did not get a full scout of the main base of Life here at all, and he's not going to be able to for a very long time. So he basically has to go on assumptions, whereas Life, he saw like the early part of the build. Of course, he didn't see the extra gases, didn't see the Baneling Nests. So we're in an interesting position in what exactly these two players know.
Yeah, Life definitely has the advantage there. soO looks like he just went for that early baneling nest just to be defensive, and he's going to go for a fast lair. Same sort of timing as Life as well. Life, though, he's adding all gases, where soO is only adding 3. Well, 2 extra gases. So most likely going to be Roach from soO. It should be at least, or unless he really forgot to get that 4th gas. It'll really depend if we see a Roach Warren come down any second now, because you don't really want to make a Roach Warren beyond half the lair done. Otherwise, it won't line up in time, and you'll be waiting for Roach Warren before you can start upgrading Roach speed. So it looks like actually we're going to see both players go for Spire.
Wow.
Just Light's going to have a bit of an advantage.
Yeah, soO did eventually get all of those gases. So decent hit there with the baneling.
Oh,
that one was not good. Life gets a good trade there. soO forced to make another one.
Muta versus Muta, Valdez. I'm liking it.
This is going to get really interesting.
Oh, it's going to be fun.
It's going to be like PvP Blink Stalker versus Blink Stalker, but even more fun.
Yeah, except way cooler, man. way cooler. Life already pulling back his overlords. He knows what's up. He can feel it in his bones. soO, on the other hand, hasn't decided to move his overlords just yet. This could be a critical mistake when the mutas come out and track them down. But it looks like it's all going to be about defending this 3rd base for both players as we see soO make his way down the to that base.
Looks like Life got an Overseer through the base of soO. Not sure if he saw the Spire.
Let me check.
I think he did. Oh, it's actually very close. No, he didn't see it.
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, really nice hit there from soO's baneling.
That's a game changer right there. More links coming out there, and oh, big mistake from Life once again. Gonna have to start microing like a champion here. That one bane gonna cause a lot of problems.
He's having trouble with this. Actually, soO doing a very nice job defending his one baneling.
Now Life has 3 banelings left over. He's chasing all the other lings back. Should be okay from here. There we go. Mutas have begun for soO. Life not investing in any just yet.
Oh, really nice trade there by soO onto that one baneling. Trying to get another one. More lings coming out here for Life, though. Should be able to defend this. But soO, I have to say, doing some really nice micro there.
Yeah, looking fantastic. Now Life droning up that 3rd base. Actually droning it up much earlier than soO, which could be a problem for soO. And we do see 8 mutas on the way for Life. Both players scrambling to get them on the map so they can kind of take map control, stop this ling aggression. Ooh, big hit there. Ooh.
It's so beautiful to just sit back and watch these 2 ultra high-level Kesperzergs go at it.
Oh,
and
it's
Bane.
so fun.
Just like sit back.
You're just waiting for that big hit that's going to ruin everything there. Like, oh, one wrong move and you lost all your army. And now the mutas come out. Life will always have the muta advantage, at least for the beginning, because he did mine more gas. He mined it earlier, and he did get the gases mining on his 3rd base a lot earlier as well. It's going to come down to a lot of positioning and decision-making from both players, how they want to engage.
What's the idea behind the +1 armor for the mutas instead of the attack?
The bounce. The bounce will be
that's true.
Done a lot less damage because obviously it hits. Essentially, each attack hits 3 times, right?
You are correct, Moonglade.
Yes, thank you.
You do pass the quiz.
Yeah.
Very nicely done.
So, yeah, it's always going to be armor. Usually, players will go for armor then attack because it ends quicker than +2 armor. But +2 armor is stronger than 1/1. It's just about if you can hold out till then, or if you want to hold out to then, how aggressive you're going to be, and what kind of position you are on the map. All these things come into play. Man, that's a lot of lings from soO. Life's going to be very careful of ling counter attacks.
soO goes for the +1 attack, and so does Life.
Yeah. It kind of makes sense. It's generally the more popular sort of style to do because you just get it out that much earlier. So if one player is going to go for a 1/1 timing and you're going for +2 armor, you could just die.
soO trying to punish that backdoor base. There's one Spore.
Spore says hello. And now Life's behind the mutas. This is a big move from Life. It's going to force the mutas out from soO. This could actually even be checkmate at this point.
Life could even fight with that queen. And the reinforcements of Life are going to come by. soO trying to go for a big run by at the 3rd base, but as you were saying before, soO is going to lose this trade.
Yep.
And Muta versus Muta, hardcore.
And this is the biggest problem right here. You can see attack move from the Mutas. It's always going to catch them. So if you're caught behind the Mutas, you could just lose your whole army.
Yeah. And Life didn't even really lose anything at that third base. He had all of his Lings there to defend, and he's gotten such a huge advantage here in momentum. He's just going to go for it. Tons of Lings pouring across the map, fighting straight up here against Mutas and Queens. And I think Life will have enough to end this game and move on.
Yep, he should indeed. Mutas are never going to be beaten again at this point. There's simply way too many. The Muta Ball cannot be defeated by anything except Infestors at this point and Spore Crawlers.
Yeah, and there's no way soO can transition into it while there's a huge flock of Mutas above his third base.
The Doom Flush on top of the third base there. Everything's going to get wrecked. We are seeing a big counterattack with Lings. Not going to be enough, though.
Yeah. This is like the perfect example of just how one wrong move can lose you the game.
In ZVZ, man, it's always going to be that way.
GG. Life will go on to the winners match. soO will fall down to the losers. Life one step closer to making it out of this group and into the round of 8.
Out of one of the most dangerous groups you could be in, especially as Life, who seems to be faltering in just a little bit in ZVZ.
Yeah, that's a huge win, man. I actually love the way you put it because this is the best group out of the 4, and there's this much ZVZ and a Protoss. It's like literally as hard as it could be.
It is.
Maybe if it was like 2 Zs, 2 Ps, maybe that would be a little bit harder. Like throw Hero into this group.
Yeah, no, that would get pretty messy as well. Fortunate for soO there. He's still got another life left. He'll be waiting in that loser bracket to see who comes out of Biel and Trap. That should be a lot of fun. I can't wait to cast that one too, Valdez.
Oh, yeah. Every single matchup out of these 4 players is really exciting. That's why I was just so excited to get into this matchup, man.
Never a dull moment. Yeah. Great ZVZ.
Yeah. Well, after an 8-minute break, guys, we're going to go into Biel versus Trap. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.